So I took to Instagram to ask you guys what videos you'd like to see, and believe it or not, this video was by far the most highly requested one. I'm actually kind of flattered because I have always been obsessed with taking really good care of my normal clothes or activewear. I just love the look and the feeling of fresh new clothes, so that's how I like to maintain mine. I've literally been using this technique, I guess you could say, for years. It never fails me, so I'm gonna show you guys how I wash and look after my activewear. I'm actually kind of excited for this video. It's gonna be really simple, but it works without fail, so definitely give this a try. I think the most important thing is consistency. I never not do this, so the clothes don't ever have a chance to get like damaged at all. If you want to do this with me, then what I would do is just gather up only your activewear. I usually try to wash my workout clothes just by themselves, and that way it's just easier to keep them separate. This method might take a little bit longer than what you usually do. It shouldn't take too much longer, especially when you get into the routine of it. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that I'll do is separate my lights and my darks. Usually I'll go for like lights and bright colors and more muted, darker colors. I just like to do two, so I'm just gonna stick to that because it's simpler. I also like to turn my clothes inside out as I'm doing this, and the reason why is because when the clothes are washing, they're going to be rubbing up against each other, and that's gonna cause pilling, fading, logos peeling off. I just don't want any of that, so this ensures that everything will be in good condition. I know it's one extra step. If you don't wanna do this, that's fine. The easiest thing would be like as you're taking your clothes off, just turn them inside out, and that way they already are. Or if you just aren't gonna do that, probably focus on the things that are more like softer fabric-y material. So this bra, if you have like Lululemon Aligns and that type of material, then definitely turn those inside out. Whereas ones like this, it's not as necessary, but I still do because this ensures that this is gonna be kept in the best condition possible. I'm actually like really proud how I look after my activewear, so I'm glad you guys asked for this video. Okay, so this color, because it's super bright and vibrant, I would put this in with the light colors. I've personally never found that colors bleed into one another. If you're really worried, then maybe just wash your reds separately. Some Lululemon Align. So I always wash them inside out. You can see that there's pilling. The pilling is actually on the inside of the leggings because I always wash them inside out. And on the outside, there is very minimal, if not any, pilling. And I've had these leggings for like 4 years. Okay, so here is everything separated into lights and darks. And I do also want to mention, I'm really sorry for this. I do actually put my underwear in with these washes. I didn't want to talk while you were staring at my underwear, so here I am. Yeah, it's the seamless material, so it's really similar to an activewear material anyway, so it's not going to cause pilling, etc. And that way my underwear stay looking nice as well, so I just kind of throw those in. Like you saw, separate it into the lights and the dark. I don't put in anything like cotton material, socks, etc. because then it runs the risk of causing the activewear to get pilled. So I'd rather just wash that stuff separately. Okay, so we've relocated down to the laundry room, and I'm just gonna show you guys what washing products I use. So I only use these two. Laundry detergent pods. You can use any laundry detergent that you want, but I like that these are pre-measured and it's just really easy. And I also love the smell of it, so yeah. So these are the ones that I use. This is the game changer. If you don't use an oxy powder, then I highly recommend you start using it, especially for workout clothes. It's a disinfecting, bacteria killing product that is non-bleaching. It removes stains and it doesn't affect colored clothing, so I find this perfect. So I've got my 2 loads of laundry here. I'm gonna start with my light load. There's stuff in here. I also wash my sneakers in the laundry. What did I say? This is what always happens. Okay, so I have my 2 loads of laundry here. Now I'm just gonna put them in the washing machine. Very straightforward. So I'm gonna throw all of this in. Oh, I forgot to mention that it's a good idea to remove removable cups from bras before you put them in because they will tend to get all like creased. So I'm just gonna do that with this bra because I forgot. And then you can actually just throw them in and wash them as well. You just don't want to get them all like crushed up in the bra. I'm gonna put in detergent. So only going to use about half of a scoop of this because it is a smaller load of laundry, and I actually like to pour it straight in. I don't like to put it in here because I find that it can build up, especially if you put like other laundry detergent and stuff in there. So I'm just gonna put this on a short wash. You don't really need that long, just whatever your washing machine usually does, but I am putting it on a 40-degree wash, 40 degrees Celsius, a very low temperature wash so that we don't damage the stretchiness of the activewear. Heat damages the fabric. So that's it. Now I don't have to do anything until it comes out, and then I'll show you guys how I dry it. Hey guys, so now back to get the laundry out. Before I do that, I just want to let you guys know the reason why I only was using the laundry detergent and the oxygen powder and not a fabric softener is because fabric softeners are definitely a no-go for activewear. They leave a really waxy residue, and it actually catches in the fibers and between the fibers, blocks up the little holes, and it makes it not as breathable. So it essentially just makes your activewear ineffective at its job. And even though a lot of people add fabric softener, I think to like make it smell nice, after repeated use, it can actually lock in the smelly bacteria and make your activewear stink more over time. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that is the reason why I don't use any fabric softener, and I definitely recommend that you don't either. Okay, so I'm now gonna take this out and put on the next wash. So my stuff actually comes out feeling pretty dry, probably like 70 to 80% dry, and it just really needs to go from like slightly damp to all the way dry. If your washing machine doesn't do that and tends to come out wet, then a lot of the time on washing machines you can actually put it on an extra spin cycle, and then that will dry it out the rest of the way. And that brings me to my next point, which is I do not put any of my workout clothes in the dryer ever. Like, no, you should never do that. And honestly, I don't know why people do, because it really does not take that long once you get into the routine of this just to hang your stuff to dry. What drying your workout clothes does is that it actually heats up and over time burns the fibers, and it's usually the stretchier fibers. So nylon and spandex, which is also known as elastane, are both synthetic fibers, and they are much more affected by heat than like cottons and stuff like that. So it can actually burn them, and aside from it changing the shape, it can cause them to have that really gross feeling of them stretching out throughout the day, and then your leggings are falling down, and it's not very nice. And then another really important reason why you should never put it in the dryer is to protect the logos, especially the Gymshark ones. They do not hold up in the dryer at all, and I'll be the first person to tell you that. So in order to keep all of your Gymshark looking super fresh and new, don't put it in the dryer. It is hard to get the logos low temperature, so it's just not worth it to put it in the dryer. Okay, speech over. I'm now gonna put the rest of this in the wash, throw this wash on, and then I'll show you guys how I hang my clothes to dry. While I'm here, quick laundry room tour. I do keep a foldable drying rack in here at all times. I got this off Amazon. If you guys want, I can link it down below, but I just love this one because it saves space. You can literally like pull this out like that, and then it drops down. Can fold up really, really small and not be in the way, but we kind of just leave it like this, and then you can throw stuff on super quick and easy. If I'm doing a ton of laundry at once, I'll show you guys my other drying rack. So this is my giant Big Mama drying rack. This is the one that I use if I have a ton of laundry to do, which is pretty much all the time because I always leave it until my laundry is overflowing. I know some of you are the same as me. This one I actually got from IKEA, so most of the time I leave it folded up. As I said, I've been hanging my clothes to dry for years. I have a thing with drying racks, and this one is the best one that I've ever come across. Wait till I set it up and you'll understand. There's just so much space. I love it. So at this point in the game, you can turn your clothes back right side out if you want to. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends on how I'm feeling. I don't know how in depth you guys want this, but I tend to put the tops on the lower part just because you can hang the leggings over the top shelves and then the legs won't touch the floor. If you guys do want to see how I organize my activewear collection, I did a video on that already, so I'll leave the link in the description below, but it was just a few videos ago. These actually smell really, really good. So fresh. Okay, so that is now the entire wash all hung up let to dry. It only took 10 minutes to do that. Of course, the longest step in this process is just to wait for it to air dry. This should take a few hours. Obviously, it depends on the humidity of where you live / your house, but once you get into a routine of doing your laundry ahead of time, it's really not so bad. And trust me guys, it really pays off. It makes your activewear and your workout clothes and everything just stay looking so nice and new. I'm proud to say that all of mine looks like it did on the first day that I bought it, or in the case of Gymshark, on the day that I received it. Now that I sabotaged myself by putting on a wash in the background of my video, on that note, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you enjoyed this. I wanted to make it super simple and straightforward and kind of step by step, to the point and short, so that you guys can come back to this as a reference if you need it. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos in December. If you haven't seen any of my other ones, then I recommend checking them out. The last video I posted was a really good leg workout for beginners. Okay, I literally have a problem. I never know how to end videos, so I'm gonna end the video here. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe and click the bell notification. Okay, thank you, bye. Just kidding guys, I'm actually gonna do a giveaway in this video because why not? So there's gonna be 3 separate winners for these cute Gymshark outfits. So the first one here, we have this bra in a size small and the flex leggings in a size small as well. This is a pink flex set, both in size small. Got an energy set in size small with a long sleeve flex top to match in size small as well. And I'm sure you guys are familiar with giveaway rules, but all you have to do is follow me on Instagram at robingallant with 2 T's, like this video, subscribe to my channel, click the bell notification, make sure to comment on this video and let me know what videos you would like to see for the rest of December and for the new year, and make sure to include your Instagram tag so I can find you and DM you if you're the winner. Alright guys, that's all for this video. I've got some really good ones coming up. Sorry for the wait, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!